The tapes appear to describe times when the clinics adjust the abortion procedure to better harvest.
It's not done.
The fetal
It's
organs.
absolutely not done. And I've talked to doctors all across the country. I've talked to doctors all across the country. All across the country.
And to me, that's a kind of a specious little argument, and I wouldn't object to asking Ian, who's our surgeon that does the cases, to use an iPass at that gestational age in order to increase the odds that he was going to get an intact specimen.
I'd say a lot of people want liver. And for that reason, most providers will do this case under ultrasound guidance, so they'll know where they're putting their forceps.
I'll mention this to Ian in terms of how he feels about using a less crunchy technique to get more whole specimens.
We've been very good at getting hard, long liver because we know that, so I'm not going to crush that part. I'm going to basically crush below, I'm going to crush above, and I'm going to see if I can get it intact.
Sometimes, you know, if someone delivers before we are able to see them for procedure, then we are intact.
I literally have had women come in and they'll go in the OR and they're back out in 3 minutes. And I'm going, what's going on? Oh yeah, the fetus was already in the vaginal canal whenever we put her on syrups. It just fell out.
Oh yeah, I mean if you had intact cases, which we've done a lot, so we've sometimes shipped those back to our lab in its entirety. Tell the lab it's coming. So don't open the box. Oh God. You know what I mean?
In the cases of when it's mattered and the physicians also need an intact specimen, they can make it happen.
Right.
So we just need to figure out how that we can do this, you know, under our project needs.
Federal abortion ban is a law, and laws are up to interpretation. So if I say on day one I do not intend to do this, what ultimately happens doesn't matter.
So that's where we have to do a little bit of training with the providers on making sure they didn't crush.
For example, so I had 8 cases yesterday, and I knew exactly what we needed, and I kind of looked at the list, and I said, all right, this 17-weeker has 8 lambs, and this. So I knew which were the cases that were probably more likely to yield what we needed, and I made my decisions according to that too. So it's worth having a huddle at the beginning of the day, and that's what I do.
If we alter our process and we are able to obtain intact fetal cadavers, it's all just a matter of line items.